I'm hoping this is solving the problem. I am Sitara Speaks. I'm Sitara Fe, offering you Sitara Speaks today. I'm so happy to be here with you. I haven't done a live daily series since last February, and I absolutely love doing it. It reminds me how much I enjoy connecting with you in this way. It reminds me how much I enjoy being in front of the camera and just connecting with you and offering so much goodness through this channel. So I just, again, want to say thank you for your presence. Thank you for taking this time to connect with me for yourself, because I am here to serve you. I am here to bring as much guidance to your ascension process as possible while helping to align you with the center of your being so that you are unswayable through manipulation, so you are unswayable through lies, so that you can see through the distortions that are here on this planet right now. I absolutely love you, even if I haven't met you. I absolutely adore you, even if I haven't met you, because I believe that the soul, that spark of divine source consciousness, lives and breathes inside each and every single one of us. So if we can see past the personality and the name and the labels and the opinions and all of that, and at the core of every single human being is this absolutely perfect, innocent spark of divine consciousness. And if we are able to create a sincere and genuine connection from heart to heart with each and every person around us in our world and our lives, that can see us more clearly and more fully and more truly for our own inner being, it washes away the pain and the scars and the wounds that we are all carrying around, which ultimately is what perpetuates this cycle of pain. So my sweet loves, thank you for joining me. Let's go ahead and dive into the transmission space. I don't have a plan for today, so we're just going to open up that channel and breathe in that new energy. Kat, thank you for saying you soaked up the medicine from yesterday's transmission. I'm glad you're here with me live. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right, let's go ahead and open the prayer space and dive in. As we call in divine truth and love into this sacred space, we invoke the highest possible healing for each and every viewer, replayer, and myself. We ask for the courage and compassion to speak and to hear from the purest form of self-love and forgiveness to all involved. Ia anaya ia wa apu ukunakai. Aya anakai, iawa suutunakai, upukua haakanai, isa ani iawa akapu unukua, iawa unakai, ia asa atanakai. There's a very clear message here. Oh, good. I'm glad I get to be the messenger of good news. There's a very clear message here that what you want is wanting you. So what we're going to do is let's just kind of poke the stick at the resistance that you have to actually receiving what you've been calling in, what you've been writing in your manifestations, what you've been journaling about, what you've been saying you want, all of these things. Let's go ahead and just kind of poke that with a little stick, because what you want is wanting you. It's wanting to come into your field. And throughout the course of these last couple of years, it's like there's been so much pain and there's been so much fear and there's been so much scarcity and all of these things. Like the manifestation field just got riddled with landmines, right? Like we're just like cruising along, la la la, 2020 is going to be the best year, and then it's like boom, boom, boom. And now there's like so much fear and so much scarcity and so much like anticipation of what's going to happen, that if we are carrying those frequencies, it's actually keeping us from being able to receive what it is that we're calling in, what it is that we want. So let's go ahead and tune into that internal center space of your own worthiness, your own divine potential, what it is that you're calling in for you, that's going to be able to bridge a beautiful welcome committee to everything that you've been calling in, everything that you wanted to see, everything that you really want to bring in into your life. It's so beautiful. So, so, so beautiful. So, ya atareke oapu unakiawa ai sa aniki ayawa ota takaya anakai au kuapo takarakeawa. Okay, so for those of you that know EFT, we're going to do some EFT. We're going to do some emotional tapping. I love seeing all you guys here. Thank you so much for chiming in the comments. It's wonderful. Okay, so as I'm speaking the light codes, this is what I've just learned is like hyperdrive of healing, and I'm so excited to share this with you. So EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, it's a series of tapping on meridian points in the body that actually will shift. It's like it opens the currents inside of the body. So the light language is already a sound healing. It's already activating dormant DNA. It's already reminding you how to connect with your divine center. It's already clearing your ancestral programming. It's doing so much that we don't even actually have the English words to describe. So let's go ahead and use tapping. Tapping, we're going to just karate chop here on the sides of your palms. Right there, you'll find there's a little tender spot, and that's really kind of what we're looking for with tapping. And then we're going to do above the eyebrows, side of the eye, under the eye, below the nose, on the chin, and then right here on the collarbones. And then you want to get this spot that's like a tender spot right under your arm where for women there'd be a bra strap. So we're going to go through that, and then of course crown of the head, and then cycle through here. So I'm going to be speaking the light codes and just follow along with me as we're tapping, okay? Ona iata atakewa, ona ku upu uasa atanakai, I tukuna aya haakapu ututakai, aya anakai. Itana ayawa upu sutanaki hi ikiawa akatanakiawa. Susuana ayawa upua atatakaya. Iawa uatatakai. Atani iawa haakapu sisiniya haakawa. Ia oa. Ianiawa akapua haaka. Iowa anakaya I itukua pa anasai. Ikua atanaki hi iawa haaka. Oa atanakai haakapu u otanakai, iawa asa iniawa haa. Ia tanaai, iawa uapu ususunakai. Itanakai. And go ahead and just take a simple deep breath and feel for a moment. Tune into the feeling sensation of the subtle energy moving through your body. And let yourself tune in. Is this something that is helpful for you? Do you feel a resonance? Would it benefit to do a little bit more? And remember, you can use the tapping technique watching any of my videos. As you're listening, you can simply just sit there and tap and let it all come up and let it all come through. Beautiful. Third eye is vibrating. Yeah, let's get some energy moving. It's a beautiful thing here. Is anyone else feeling that shift, that like openness? It was like things got really, really heavy for a while. We've got the new moon coming. Usually the dark moon is a little bit more intense, or it has been for me. It's in Scorpio. It's like intensity is a theme. I feel like I'm riding the wave. I feel like I'm riding right on top, and I'm going to like knock on wood on that one because I want to keep that energy flowing. So that's the energy that I'm bringing to you here, is the intention of staying on top of the wave, the intention of staying in the silver lining, the intention of being in that positive life force fluidity that is like you are in the slipstream of your blessings, you're in the slipstream of your rewards, you're in the slipstream of calling in your own divine truth, you're in the slipstream of like making things happen for you in such a powerful way that all is good and all is going to come to fruition and all is coming like really blooming and blossoming in a really powerful and beautiful way. So as you continue to breathe and as you continue to lean in and as you continue to like honor the deeper spaces inside of yourself of the crevices of where you're holding deeper shadow, of where you are really clutching on to, I'm a victim. I will hurt myself to make them pay. No, we say no to that. The time of this shenanigans is over. It's over, my friends. We are slipping into joy. We are slipping into the blessings. We're slipping into the rewards. And I'm not saying like psychologically manipulate a situation that has happened so that you can find some sort of like hunky-dory thing to be like, well, it's all okay, when really there's like still a knife in your side. Like, let's just be honest with ourselves, because if you're not being honest with yourself, you can't actually grow. Radical self-honesty, rigorous self-honesty. Lean into your shadow, lean into the pain you are carrying. Because when you face it and you feel it and you actually go, I'm not worthy. What? Hi. When you have to sit there and tap and go, I'm worthy, I'm worthy, I'm worthy, I'm worthy, what you're actually saying is, I'm not worthy. I don't believe that I'm worthy. So I feel that I need to convince myself that I am worthy. That's not actually how the deeper subconscious reprogramming works. It is so important for us to be honest. If we're sitting there going, I don't feel worthy of this. I don't feel worthy of the abundance. I don't feel worthy of the love that is in front of me. I don't feel worthy of these things. Okay, great. Why? What happened? What took place? When did these beliefs become a creation of your identity? When did the ego start gripping on to these as a personality identity, an egoic identity like clutch? This is what we want to pay attention to. It's not what we want to focus on, but we want to say hello to these crevasses so that they can come in and laugh at my corny jokes. I'm telling you, it makes healing easier. When you lean into those crevasses and you get into those little spaces where there's just that little niggly belief that is just ruling the roost of the subconscious, and you say, hi, I love you too. You're worthy of love. You're holding this whole train up and you're so worthy of love. I'm sorry that I forgot about you. Can I give you all of my attention right now? Attention is so powerful. I've been doing a lot of entity releases lately. Some that have come into my field and some that have come into other people. It's like, wow, there's been like this major wave of like entity intrusion happening lately. And every single time I encounter an entity, and I was taught like, you go into war, you go into battle, you try to like destroy them. And every single time I connect with an entity, I ask, what is it that you want? What is it that you need? Why are you here? And 9 times out of 10, even almost 10 times out of 10, they just want attention. They just want to be seen. It's when a little kid that doesn't get enough attention, they start doing naughty things. They start doing things because they're not getting the attention. So if they do something naughty, they get in trouble and they're getting the attention that they want. It's the same thing with these parts of our subconscious mind that aren't actually activating in the absolute divine potential of our true north that's going to lead us to the path that allows us to receive all that we want, because we can be on that path, but we also need to open ourselves and open our hearts and open our worthiness and open our capabilities of receiving. And so as we do that, that's why the tapping does help. That's why moving these things through your body helps. So when we connect in that way and we honor the parts of ourselves that we have been rejecting because we're saying, you're too shameful to be loved. You're not supposed to be there. I'm supposed to be part of the 10X club. I'm supposed to be like super successful and speaking on stages about my success. Or I'm supposed to be like driving a Maserati. Like, all these parts of me that aren't doing that, you're ugly, you're gross, you're not worthy of love, you're not even allowed to sit at the table. That's what happens when we just keep focusing and focusing and focusing and focusing and focusing and focusing and focusing. But like the challenges keep coming. Well, if we don't pause and pay attention to why every challenge is there for us, because every single challenge, every single entanglement, every single falling out, every single thing that makes you feel like you're a failure, every single breakup is there with so much gold to illuminate the places inside of yourself where you have not allowed yourself to fully receive the like bounty of beautiful, fluid, golden light innocence, like your own innocence. It's that light that's wanting to come through into your world, into your heart. So let's do another round of light tapping, and you can start here if you want. Let's just go ahead and take a couple moments. Atarake anakia wa opukua kaya. Ia satanaki ia wa tatake na yawa haakapu usususuna yawa akapu nihi ikiawa. Aya kanakaya wa opukua haa. Isakanaki aya satanakai akupu utudakai. Aya nakiawa oakanakaya. Ia tanakai, ikiawa sa akanakayawa, o putukanakai, ia tanakai, ia sasasanakaya. And let's do one more round. Ia tanakua pua kua haatatakai, ia tani ia wa su ukupunukaya, ia ka ua ka atanaki, ia wa haaka, ia ka kakanaki, ia wa haokupu utukunakaya, I atanakaya, susunawi wa, uaka, ia satatake, ia na kia wa oapua ka atanakai, ya naya wa oapu. And breathe, breathe, breathe. Connect your root chakra all the way down to the center of Mama Gaia, center of the planet, and let yourself simply release. Let go. Like you're taking a nice energetic shower. You can even see that golden illuminated light just sprinkling all over you, caressing each and every single cell of your physical body, because every single cell inside of your body listens to every single thought that you have. So your thoughts become your body. Your thoughts become your cellular memory. So when we upgrade the system, and remember, well, I say remember because I learned about this in getting my degree in psychology. But there have been studies done that memory is fallible. Memory is not substantial. It's not measurable. It's not a reliable actual resource of information. Funny enough. So when we talk about shifting memories, and we talk about shifting memories from the past, what we're doing is we're changing the physiological makeup, the physiological connection that you have to these experiences. So that means that on a cellular level, the thoughts that you have been creating around a particular event or a particular circumstance are actually opening to be able to receive new information, to receive that new perspective. But this is why it's not about convincing your mind, right? We need to work with the body. We need to work with the psychosomatic. That's why the tapping really helps. I really believe in the light language as well. And so having these things unified to connect together, we're anchoring light inside of our physical bodies. When we anchor more light inside of our physical bodies, manifestation happens, love happens, all the beautiful things, rewards and blessings that you're calling in happen, the challenge to help you grow happens, all these things beautiful. So collectively, what also is happening is that you're turning your body, your antenna, into this beam of light. And as this antenna is turning into a beam of light, not only for you, but also for other people, you're really starting to feel that anchoring take place from the center of your illuminated being that opens the guidance, that opens the door to having those 5D frequencies, conscious fifth dimensional connections. This is what is anchoring heaven on earth. This is what the new earth is. It's being and living and breathing in a society where we feel free, where we feel happy, where we feel abundant, where we feel taken care of and loved and nurtured by and for each other. The thing about humans is that most humans have not activated their telepathic communication. The thing about angels and the things about aliens and the things about these beings that are living and breathing in higher dimensions is that there is this connection of complete telepathic connections where there is nothing to be hidden. There's no crevices. There are no shadows because everything is felt. And so this is why when you hear somebody saying something that isn't true and inside of your body, you're going, wait, there's something that's not quite right. There's something that is a little bit off. Okay, I'm feeling it. And it's because the frequency is actually communicating louder than the words. So that's why when we're using our words to like convince ourselves, it's just the icing on the cake. If we don't work with the filling of what's going on inside, because that is what the subconscious frequency is operating at. And the universe wants you to receive what it is that you want, but it is our subconscious mind that manifests. It's our subconscious world that manifests this world that we're experiencing. So all of that said and done, is creating that slipstream of consciousness that is opening you up to a new way of being inside of yourself. So let's go ahead and just do, I'm going a little bit long with this one, but let's go ahead and do another channel of light codes. We'll go ahead and close it out. And of course, I do want to let you know that the 7 weeks to embody your higher self course is available at the price that it is now. Price is going up by Thanksgiving, end of November. So take advantage of that now. Join in with us. It's a really powerful opportunity, and it's a prerequisite to the Metaphysical Club, which is the advanced level psychic development training courses that we do. So, and if you're vibing, like the video, do all these things. Help me out. Help a sister out. Thanks. Okay, let's go ahead and bring new wave of those light codes. Yo sanaya wo uaputa yakanaya wa hookaya wa. Usaya atanaya wa uapukua altaya wa ho'onakai sutanakia wa ha'akapusoya nakai utakanikia wa yaniki aya sutakai upuanakai ha'akaputonakai wa yani yawa uapusaya anakai ota iawa pukua altadakai Oa ha ania wa akapu ukukukuku sa takai itakirkurkarkurkala mai takurkai otakarakai onakia wa ha akapu takai oya nakai utakai onakai hiikia wa sususunikia wa hu upukua tatakai tatakai ania wa ha akaka nakai wa hu ukupuku nakai oa saya anakai anakia wa pukua ha'atakarake, aya kanakariku ha'akatake oa puko nakai kia wa satake, tarke unakai ukua sususunakai uaka. Go ahead and tap above heart right here. O anakai utukurukai unakai hu'uku upukua anakai ia wa satanaki. Ia yana yawa uapu kua, and just feel the energy that's releasing that tension from your high heart. Anaki iawa ayaka anakai iakaya wa uapua kua. Let your body know that you are in unison with your body and that you are listening and that you are hearing and that you're building and fortifying a really strong connection between your mind and body. For women, this can be a really big one. I know for men too, but women, we have a lot of pressure to be in a certain way in our bodies in this world. And so even those thoughts alone disconnect us from being able to connect even in this way from our body or with our body. Yanaki yawa ha'akapu ukua takayawa. Iane ayawa uapu ka awasa anakai iawa uapu ku utu upunakai. Uayawa hai uani yawa akapu ukua sasaniki iawa ha'akapu anakayawa huakana iawa totakayawa upukua akakaniki yawa ha'akapu sayawa ha'ukua. A lot of forgiveness for mom's family lineage is coming up right now. A little bit unexpected, but let's just do some ancestral healing while we're at it. For those of you that are on and speak your own light codes, let those start coming through. Anaki iawatarake, unakai iawasa anaki kiawa ha'akapu. Ona haiki nakai wa hu usanaki uapu kuatarke uanakai iawa haako kukutakarakudu parkarakanakuka utaka atukarakuka panaki wa haka sayanaki wa hakapu huku wanakai itukarkarake. Big deep breath. Feel into your body. Allow the center of your heart space to truly open, receiving all that is here for you in this here and now. Honoring all, every single part of you is lovable. You are lovable in your wholeness. You are lovable in your shadow. You are lovable in your dark. You are lovable in your pain. You are lovable in your insecurities. You are lovable in your jealousy. You are lovable in absolutely all parts of your entire divine makeup. If you could see yourself through the eyes of Source, you would know that nothing is wrong with you. You are a creation of divine beingness. You are a powerful, powerful emanation of life force energy. All that is here for you is bounding in the most beautiful and extraordinary ways. Life is happening for you. Allow it, my friend. Breathe in and open. Recognizing that openness is alignment. Openness is alignment. It is the greatest gift that you can give yourself. All right, so go ahead and tune into one of these videos here. The end cards, if you want to keep going. I highly recommend the full moon and new moon transmissions if you really want a deep dive. They're full 90-minute segments that will bring you through an entire experience. I highly recommend listening to them when you're falling asleep. And as well, I recommend the Quantum Cash Flow 21-day series to help you move through all sorts of quantum experiences with relation with money, with mom, dad, programming, societal, angst, all the stuff. So those are resources that are here and available to you on YouTube. I am working towards the goal of monetizing this channel so that I can continue to offer more free content to all of you. That's what feels right and beautiful and blessed in my soul. So I want to keep doing that while making sure that my needs are met. So the best way that you can support, one is through donations. Thank you very much. Joining the 7 weeks to embody your higher self also helps to support this movement in many ways, while you are also receiving an extraordinary benefit worth way more than the price of the program, if I do say so myself. Once you take that course, it will change your life for the rest of your life. I guarantee that. You cannot unlearn what you have learned. You can't deactivate what you have activated through that course. So that is absolutely my highest recommendation and place to start. And if finances are a challenge, like I said, tune into the Quantum Cash Flow, and please be active if you feel called to like, subscribe, comment, go through and comment on every video. Do what feels right in your soul to support your homegirl and making moves. All right, my sweet loves, I adore you. Thank you for tuning in with me. I'll see you very soon. And as we go forth, may we integrate the healing and the lessons received with courage, self-love, and compassion. Our connection here today is in big, giant, full love. Complete. Mwah! Ciao, ciao.